When you talk about uncomfortable, I want to bring in Dick Gregory right now. Now, here's somebody. Dick, come on in. The two of you can truly make folks uncomfortable.
Yeah. I don't think. I don't think. I think we work well. I don't think. I don't think. I think we work well. I don't think. I don't think. I think we work well.
For many years, the powers that be have managed the opposition through controlling the opposition by bringing them their leaders and controlling their narrative and the information war with the information and perception management known as co-pro intel or psychological operations. Lenin said the best way to control an opposition is to lead it. So, to this day, the opposition, any opposition, is being led astray by its shepherd and leading the flock to be fleeced. In the New Testament, Jesus referred to these techniques and how to identify them as you shall know them by their fruit. By their fruit you shall know them. It's no surprise that these agents and provocateurs of deception all seem to use a common theme of the chessboard of the Hegelian and the dialectic of the priesthood that is us versus them, black versus white, female versus male, etc. They've used many Masonic symbols. To the profane, they seem like gestures that came from the ground roots, but these gestures have many esoteric Masonic meaning behind them, more than a story than we can tell in this one video. But what you will see is common symbology that the profane write off as coincidence. Many of these gestures and what they are gestures, are just that. Entertainers for the public, so they feel that they're on the cutting edge or that they're witnessing something and that they're not being piped. These gestures hold similar gestures of the oppressors that they say they're fighting against. As we're moving towards the amalgamation of the hive mind, all aspects are covered. And if not, more blatant in your face, but because the public is so willing to believe that they couldn't be fooled or easily foolable. Symbologies such the red hat, the red raspberry beret, and the pedophiles that wear the raspberry beret, the hidden hand, and the meaning of the hitting hand. The obligation of the mason on his knees. The lion fist. The dialect of black and white. The fake blonde. The five-pointed star. Are all, and if not more, a part of the social programming, as well as many techniques such as cognitive dissonance and Pavlov's classic conditioning and B.F. Skinner's reinforcement conditioning, negative and positive, with many other aspects of different techniques have been implemented for hundreds if not thousands of years. So what you're seeing is nothing new. The masses think that they're on the cutting edge and they're receiving something new. Nor if you're black or white are all still being beguiled by these same techniques. People that pretend that they're enemies are really working in concert, given the classic example of the WWF WWE Hegelian programming, two-dimensional way of thinking and setting up for binary thought and language. These techniques are very successful in it that they play to people's fear and victimhood as well as group dynamics. These techniques also work because they have the right agent for the job that the people want to solely identify with. A classic example is Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory is a classic example of an agent.
I think
that is
I think we work well.
Controlling opposition, called counterintelligence.
There's two Trumps. The one in the red tie is the real one. The one in the blue tie is not.
A person that focuses on conspiracy, spinning you around for years, hence the grassy knoll, and many books that have been published through the grassy knoll, and the people that have wasted their whole lives on the grassy knoll is a prime example of how conspiracy, which is the opposite from true theory, is a classic example of how you control opposition. A classic way to recognize an agent is, are their books being promoted? Are they being promoted? Are they given airtime? Who is financing this? Why are they financing this? What's the end result? Another is their symbols that they use have double meaning, one to the profane and the other to the initiate. And I say to the initiate because they take on task as they're an agent to take on these tasks of what they call the great work. To many people, this is going to be hard to swallow, this pill. I say take this red pill and leave the blue pill. The red pill being that the truth makes you discomfortable only momentarily, and then later you no longer need any prescription and you no longer need me or the doctor. So, take heed to my warning that these are agents. Their job is to mislead you and to keep you within their narrative. By their fruits you shall know them. By your symbols you shall identify them. Never mind what comes out of their mouth. Rather pay attention to their hands.